I served a pregnant woman a non-alcoholic cocktail and somehow still ended up destroying her marriage. It was one of those insanely packed Saturday evenings at our upscale restaurant where every table was full and the waitstaff was running on pure adrenaline. The kind of night where you barely have time to breathe between orders, let alone notice the subtle dramas unfolding at your tables. This couple walks in around 8:30. She's maybe 6 months along, wearing this gorgeous emerald dress that perfectly accentuated her bump, and he's this tall, well-dressed guy who looked like he hadn't slept in weeks. There was something off about their body language immediately. She walked with confidence, almost defiance, while he trailed behind looking absolutely exhausted. They get seated at table 12, and before I can finish my greeting, she immediately orders a virgin mojito, standard request for a pregnant woman. But then she suddenly leans over to her husband and whispers something urgent. Whatever she said, his face goes completely white. Actually, she calls out with this strange, challenging smile, "Can you make that a regular mojito? Full strength, please." I freeze completely. "Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I can't serve alcohol to someone who's pregnant. It's restaurant policy." She laughs, this weird, bitter sound. "Trust me, it's perfectly fine. My doctor said one drink won't hurt anything." The husband grabs her arm, his voice tight with panic. "Sarah, please don't do this here." "Do what?" She snaps, raising her voice so nearby tables start glancing over. "Have one drink to celebrate our anniversary? The anniversary you apparently forgot about?" I'm standing there, feeling completely torn. She's clearly pregnant, but insisting it's medically okay. The husband looks like he's about to have a panic attack, his hands trembling. Against every instinct, I make the mojito with just the tiniest splash of rum, barely anything, really more for appearance. When I bring it over, she takes this big, deliberate sip and makes this satisfied ah sound, like she's proving some point. 20 minutes later, her parents arrive. They're this older couple, clearly well off, beaming with joy as they walk over to congratulate the happy couple on the pregnancy news. "How are you feeling, sweetheart?" her mom asks enthusiastically. "Any morning sickness?" Sarah's holding her mojito casually. "Just a little tired, nothing I can't handle." The dad, who has sharp, observant eyes, immediately notices the drink. "Sarah, is that alcohol?" "Virgin mojito, Dad." Obviously. She takes another deliberate sip, maintaining unwavering eye contact with her husband, who's now gripping his napkin so hard his knuckles have turned white. Her mom visibly relaxes. "Good girl. You're being so responsible." I watch this exchange from across the room while refilling water glasses, feeling sick to my stomach. Something is very wrong with this situation. The tension, the strange looks, the husband's obvious distress, none of it makes sense. They finish dinner quietly and leave, but as they're walking out, the husband looks back at me with this expression I can't shake, like he's drowning and reaching for help. 3 weeks later, the husband comes back, alone. He sits at the exact same table and orders a whiskey, double, neat. "I remember you," I say carefully. "How's your wife and the baby?" He lets out this completely hollow laugh. "There is no baby." My blood turns to ice. "What do you mean? She was never pregnant. The whole thing was fake. The belly, the appointments, everything. She was trying to trap me into staying after I found out about her affair." I just stand there, mouth hanging open. "That night you served her the mojito, she was testing me, seeing if I'd crack and expose her lie in front of her parents. When I didn't, she knew she had me where she wanted me." He takes a long sip, but her performance backfired. "Her dad's a doctor. After you left, he started asking detailed medical questions she couldn't answer. He got suspicious and demanded she take a test at his clinic. She confessed when the test came back negative." He finishes his drink and stands up. "I filed for divorce yesterday."